Okay. Once again, back at Cinder Station.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Trying to remember what exactly we accomplished last week. I know you gave moss to the guys.
Yeah, I think we
down
did
there.
all the Cinder Station stuff. We were about to head back to Anachronox.
I think that's right. Yes, you need to do something with Paco.
Mm-hmm. I have Paco and Pal in my group.
Yeah, the walkthrough did say to pick up Paco and Pal for an excursion. No, I think it just has Pal with you to take him to Moonburger and on Hephaestus.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how necessary that is.
Alright, well, we're in Anachronox.
Okay.
This is one of the Anachronox symbols I take.
Yeah, I see. It says it's part of like the Mardo Man quests. It says, which I think is something you might have done off stream.
Yes.
But you got to go there. I guess if there's still a quest, pick that up.
Yeah, that's part of the Resistance quest. Mardo Man's one of the guys in Rowdy's. Hold it over there.
Yeah, and you want Paco to take the Bloodstone while you're there? Do you know what that might be referring to?
While I'm where?
While you're doing the quest for Mardo Man.
Oh, okay. I'm not. I think I came across one before, but I couldn't do anything with it.
Okay.
Must be something Paco can do.
Yeah. I would guess so. So much easier to tell what's going on in Anachronox with the gamma adjusted.
It's so dark before it, especially in Anachronox.
Mm-hmm.
You can fast forward through all these elevators.
Yeah, that's also very helpful.
Grab this bug.
Oh, hey, a bug.
Oh yeah, I can show you some parts that we didn't really get to on stream.
Oh sure.
This area. This is the area where we got that guy's like gross sock.
Uh-huh.
But go down this way. This is the guy that you give the red Bipedri photos for. He's looking at these Bipedri over here.
Look at that.
We're going down this way. Zordo's. He's a weapons shop.
Okay.
You can buy a bunch of stuff from there.
Cool.
That's Zordo there. And then also in this area, we gotta go back up a little bit. And both these ways goes back up. Just kind of branch off, but down this way is this cool guy.
Oh, cool.
Don't touch the car. He like races.
Oh, nice.
He's got his babe with him.
I see. He definitely does have a babe.
But this is the Mystech Museum.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I did a few quests in here.
Oh, yeah. Have you done a quest where you have to take photos of 5 Mystech clusters yet?
Yep.
Okay, that's the Marta Man quest this guy's talking about.
Oh, no. I took pictures of Anachronox signs.
Okay.
I don't think I've taken Mystech clusters yet.
Alright.
But, we'll talk to Mardo Man over at Rowdy's. See how Rowdy's doing. Look out, Sly. Here, Dead is sending out some big guns after you.
Why would he do that? I thought you guys were best friends.
Yeah. Here's this Mardo man.
Okay.
It's been a hectic time, Sly. We're busy ramping up for the main assault on Deda's fortress. We want to strike soon before he makes his move on Sender Station. We've got plenty of high-caliber weapons and shield cells, but manpower is an issue. The only thing that will make up for a lack of numbers at this point is Mistech. Thanks to your efforts, Deda's attention is keenly focused on Sender Station. That leaves the large stock of Mistech in our local museum ripe for the plucking. Speed and precision are the key, so we'll need to know the layout of all the exhibits. No need stealing slags we're not going to use, right? You think you could go do some more recon for us? All we need is some shots of each general cluster of Mistech on display in the museum. We can take it from there. Okay.
Yeah. And do you know where that thing you think you might need Paco for is?
The one I saw is over at One Gate Station.
Okay.
Which is something we didn't go to on stream.
Yeah. So I think it sort of implies in this guide that it showed up maybe on the previous Mardo Man mission.
Yes. Okay. No, I think that was part of that mission.
Okay.
Should I do that first, or?
I think so.
Okay. Gotta go to Anachronox tours. Green Beetle.
Unless it's something in the museum, which I guess might also be possible. I have to buy tickets first. Yeah. Oh, that's a little annoying.
Oh. I wonder if I can go to One Gate Station from our shuttle. I'll have to see.
Maybe just go to the museum and see if that's where the thing it's talking about is. The Bloodstone.
Yeah. When I first went to One Gate Station, I think the guy did mention I won't be able to go back there for a while.
Okay.
It's probably like an end game
okay.
Because that's where Deda's fortress is.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. So the way this is phrased, this is why I'm sort of confused on the where it actually wants you to do this. It says, if you haven't completed the One Gate quest for Mardo Man yet, do that now. Okay, have Paco take the Bloodstone while you're there. Okay, so that's not confusing. I just didn't understand what one gate was.
Oh, okay.
Then go back to Center Station, do the quest for Salsa. Mardaman wants photos of the 5 Mistech clusters in the museum. You get some Mistech for that.
Cool.
So yeah. Presumably you'll be able to go to one gate later, and maybe you can get the Bloodstone then.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright, I haven't seen the museum yet.
Does it say anything specific about taking pictures of?
Not really, no.
Okay.
This says once photos of the 5 Mistech clusters.
Okay, I probably don't need these.
Yeah. You've killed that monster.
Don't remember what the button it is to delete these. Okay, well, the delete key apparently works.
I guess that does make sense. It's just not a key you normally use for video games.
Okay. Pocker, you can't be in the way there, buddy.
Yeah.
Got those 3. Okay. There's also a second floor. Oh, you can hear Red Petrie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's like, there it is. You see him down there?
Oh, nice.
Moving around.
Yeah.
I already got his picture. This is a vendor.
Okay.
He sells glow-dins.
Yeah. Get a whole bag of them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's where your party cache is. I didn't notice it before.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Don't tell my scientist friends. They would call me a whore.
Scientists do like to call people a whore a lot
I guess so.
for improper use of science.
Yes, that might be all the...
Yeah.
Let's see if that... We'll go back tomorrow, man. See
Yeah.
if that works.
It doesn't really specify what a cluster is. I
Mhm.
assume it's some of the exhibits.
Mm-hmm. Probably like each section with exhibits. Elements in place during the next week. In the meantime, here's a little thank you from the Resistance.
Yep. Psi Summon Mistech.
Oh, my.
Alright. That should do it for Anachronox. Alright.
Cool slide. In a few weeks, our home will be rid of stinking cesspool of iniquity that's plagued us for years.
Nice. Next up, you're going back to Hephaestus.
Oh, okay.
You need to take Paco to visit Mrs. Invisibless in the
Oh, okay.
slums. So I guess she survived as well. I think she was one of the superheroes in the jail.
Okay. She also shows up in Hephaestus when you're there before.
Okay.
You can break into her house.
Oh, nice.
And she just doesn't... You can talk to her and she doesn't seem to mind.
Nice. And you also finish Rook's quest while you're on Hephaestus. Talk to
Okay.
Brother Morpheus.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it sends you to the slum first in this guide.
Sure.
No, one of the things it has you do on Hephaestus is take Pal the Moon Burger, but I don't know if that's super necessary.
Yeah. Well,
I guess you
I
might be
could-
able to,
I could do that offline. I think there's like a console command you can do to just
advance the time.
yeah. I think one of the items you can't get until you're back from Limbus.
Mm-hmm.
So I might hold off.
Yeah, okay.
I think this. This invisible is in here somewhere. I think this is it. Yeah. Well, that can't be Paco with you?
Yeah, maybe switch to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't be after all these years. My dear sweet Paco, I never thought I would see you again. Don't you recognize me without my white miniskirt and clip-on wings? I'm the elusive Transparrow. We teamed up about 10 years ago during the secret power gen hunt. Don't you remember? Behind the Transparrow jet? Nina, have you seen my right goggle? I'm late for work. Oh, Mr. Invisiblest.
Yeah.
Look, dear, who is here? It's El Puño. Do you remember Paco Estrella? How could I forget? I was in his giant-sized annual. Have you seen my goggle or not? Check under the pillow, dear. You fell asleep with your mask on again. He's still bitter that our son, Invisilad, decided to join the Mega Pals instead of the old man's alma mater, the Super Boffo League of Cortica. Consequently, he's cold to anyone in the business. He was so used to life behind the mask, it only seemed natural he would look for work at the factory. So where have you been hiding yourself? When I heard from Hystericlaude about what had happened between you and Battalion Man, my heart almost broke. When they canceled your title, I was worried sick you would hang up your cape for good. Everyone knows the brothers went out of business because they were dumb enough to access Greece. Is it true you can't fly anymore, my sweet? Don't let it get to you. Loss of powers happens to everyone. Just look at me. I'm a mess. You always had such a temper, Paco. When Mr. Invisiblest and I retired from the business and settled down, it took time to adjust to domestic life. You know what a raging swinger I was.
Oh my.
All right. I had to control my anger at being forced to retire before my time. If there's anything I can do for you, I'd like to teach you how to channel some of that rage you've bottled inside. Would you like to learn some channeling techniques?
Oh, definitely.
Good. You're on the road to recovery, my big sweet potato. Listen up. Big sweet
He
potato.
is a big sweet potato.
We just had some potato soup today.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Simple, really. But it will do wonders for your control. Paco contains master level rage might.
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
nice.
now go talk to Brother Morpheus in the tower.
Okay. Anytime Mr. Invisiblest works the midnight shift.
All right, so she's still got a bit of that swinging energy.
Yes. Yes.
And it sounds like Invisilad's out of the house.
Yeah. It seems scared of me. Oh, I got another time minder.
Oh,
I
nice.
wonder if I just do interact with every Time Minder as Paco. And
Yeah, that's funny.
Because they cry. For
Yeah,
how
they're
intimidated they
he
are.
pats too hard, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Ed's House of Crap.
Mm-hmm.
It's this way. We gotta go back to the tower.
Yep. Okay. Brother Morpheus is by the window. You climbed around.
Okay.
For that quest. Well, I say climb. It was Democritus.
Yes. Well, I guess in this save it was Stiletto.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was Democritus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that was this way. Or maybe. Yeah, I think it's this way. Here's the candle. Here's the window.
Okay.
Oh, oh, there's somebody out there.
Oh, maybe that's Morpheus then. Oh no, that's Sister Angela.
My thoughts are the possessions of the gods. I'll not share them with you. You'll never know my true motives.
Oh, was it Angela this time when you did the...
It was,
quest?
yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Here's okay. Ah, you're interested in my Tetra research, are you? I hope you're here to offer me grant money. My current research shows very promising results. It seems that clusters of Tetra in close proximity to each other affect tachyon/tardion dispersal rates with high statistical significance. After examining the dispersal patterns and local acceleration distortion, I would postulate that Tetra arranged in close proximity can accelerate ordinary FTL particles to extreme FTL speeds. My current hypothesis is that a large enough clumping of Tetra crystals could, in fact, accelerate a large spectrum of wave particles to speeds which might be able to break through the temporal barrier. What baffles me currently is what connection this trans-temporal acceleration has to the induction of lucid dreams, which serves as the current prime market value for Tetra. One might postulate that the local temporal vortex induced by the proximity of the gem disrupts the sequencing rhythm used by the dreaming soul. Theoretically, this would ground the psyche in the correct temporal framework, thus permitting the free wandering of the consciousness through the whirlpool of possibility, unfettered by any frame referential. You're nodding. Are you expressing acknowledgement, or have you fallen asleep? Hello? I see. I think we're done here.
Okay.
So say side effects of tetragoners in this monastic environment, but I'm sure you're not interested.
Okay. That must be it for what you need for Rook, I would hope.
Okay.
The last thing on Hephaestus is take Pal to Moonburger again.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't really say if you get anything or what to do there.
Okay.
So I assume it's just talking about the play pace again, but I guess you could go check.
What does it say then?
After that, go back to Sender Station and report back to Rook.
Okay.
Although it says if you did all 3 earlier quests, there's no reward. So.
All 3 Rook quests?
Yeah. You're just doing it because it's the right thing to do, I guess. And then we get ready to go to Limbus.
Okay.
It has some suggested party members, but there's some flexibility.
Okay. Who does it say to take?
Stiletto, Ro, and Paco.
Okay.
It says, you will want to take Stiletto, Ro, and Paco to Limbus at some point. But you can't take all of them now, so it's up to you.
Okay.
The first thing you do when you get to Limbus is gather moss.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Can't forget that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, just as tachyons should already be breaking temporal barriers. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, that's their business. I'm not going to tell a tachyon what to do.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember where Rook was last time you talked to him.
It was near the port.
Okay. Yeah. Looks a little goofy when it's sped up, but it would probably take way too long if it wasn't. Oh,
Last time he was standing around here.
is
Oh,
that
here.
in there? Yeah. Recognize that hat.
There's a link between clusters of tetra and something ducky like transtemporal particle acceleration. This could be used to generate some kind of signal. So there's a screwy science angle to keep in mind, huh? Okay. I'll add it to the pile of pieces in this ever-increasing puzzle. Thanks, Sly. I'm really in your debt now. I'll see if I can pick up any hot PAX prototypes for the next time we meet.
Okay.
Thanks again, Sly. This transtemporal particle acceleration hoo-ha puts a whole new twist on this case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
yes. Paco, Ro, and Stiletto are
okay.
the suggested party members for this.
I take Paco and Ro.
Okay.
The last time I used Stiletto was not on stream. I took her with me to Hephaestus, so I guess
Yeah.
I could maybe take Stiletto.
Yeah. You will, I guess, have to go back to Limbus with Stiletto at some point. So it's probably just up to you. Sorry, pal. All right. There's the squad.
Let's bug F6. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tumble Slam or Hopper Cut. Okay. Alright. Now I should. There we go. Okay. To Limbus.
To Limbus. Planet of Fun.
Of limbs,
Yeah.
I suspect. A planet of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And moss, apparently.
Yeah. It's been a while. I don't remember the exact story reason we're going to the planet of death. But...
Something that the Grand Mysterium said.
Okay.
He's the one who pointed us to Limbus.
Yeah. Looks like a nice place.
There she is, folks.
Some fuzzy dice. Menu music.
Oh boy.
Oh my, that's oh
My. Oh.
it's a time minder down there.
Yep. All right. When the cutscene ends, run around to the other side of the shuttle to get wild moss.
Oh. I guess this time minder's not intimidated by Paco.
Yeah, it's probably has to deal with some crazy shit on this planet. Ah, looks like moss.
Save again. Oh, yeah, well, I don't know if I mentioned this. Do you remember escaping Sunder?
Yeah.
We had that little mini game with the spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
I guess right at the beginning of the escape sequence in Rose Lab, when the timer starts, there's a chest you can get underneath the floor that gives the ship shields, which basically like doubles its health.
Oh god.
For that specific mini game.
Oh man.
So that was nice.
Okay. Kill the clams and go between the pillars. I see some clams.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they built up this planet. It's like a huge threat, and the first enemies you fight are a bunch of clams. I'm sure they're very scary, but still, it's clams. They're quite a ways away.
Oh, not a lot of damage.
Yeah. Check my second guide to see if it has any recommended clam strategies.
Oh, stilettos down.
Oh god.
Clams are no joke. Let's see Paco. Alright. I think Paco killed them all.
Mm-hmm.
Got a couple time later tears. There we go. And between the pillars, he said.
Yeah. Kill the clams that go between the pillars. Kill more clams. There's a time minder tier off to the left. Okay.
I just have to wait till Paco's.
Yeah. Jeez, they don't like stiletto.
For some reason. At least she's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Test to clams. Damn, these clams hit hard.
Yeah.
I know you had to spend some of your 500 heal grease. I know. Really hurting.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, time minder tier off to the left. Alright, continue and past the steps. There is a 2-function host on the left. It should be on the last map, the 2-function host, whatever that is. Because then it says continue on to the Sagentane crevice.
Okay. So on the left, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there it is.
I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. The guide does not specify. Alright, on to the Sagentane crevice. Alright, time to kill slugs next.
Okay.
Oh, and snail. It's a snail stiletto. They're not known for being especially agile. Aerial slimy. I love seeing the snails hop. It's so stupid.
Oh, gosh. This is a really good place for us to live.
Yeah. That's right, you can't move to the right.
A snail.
Extremely fast snails.
Got it cornered.
Yeah. That snail's not getting away.
Maybe,
Well, maybe it will.
Okay. Display.
Alright. On the far side of the battleground is the obsidian bug mound. Finally.
Oh, okay.
I'm reading that verbatim because it seems like a big deal.
Apparently.
Yeah, if she's gonna be the tank, I guess maybe bring her shields up. Yeah, it says to get at least 3 obsidian bugs.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, I guess.
yeah. Obsidian beam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. At the next battlefield is a life flower. As usual, hit it every time you go by.
Okay.
Looks like it's. Are these frogs? I don't.
Can't tell.
Hyrax. Okay. I think that's some kind of rodent.
Paco can't move either. That's annoying. Jesus. Boots, why can you not aim with this pistol? I guess. There. Cat. I don't know what that does. Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's a good chunk of damage.
Mhm. Pain pirouette.
Oh, that sounds very stylish.
Okay.
Or, yeah, look for a life flower around here.
Yes. Right, here we go. It's the thing you feed to
Yeah.
bugs to level them up.
And yeah, and it says just to grab one of those whenever you go through this area.
Okay.
Alright. Next battle is with more clams.
Oh boy.
Alright. Alright, head to the right through a crack here, and eventually you'll find a heel grease complete. Turn around and go down through the doorway. Eventually you'll meet more slugs, continue to find another healed race complete, and come out again by the life flower. There's the slugs.
And a clam.
Slugs and clams together at last. So, regular Thanksgiving dinner.
I can't turn the clams.
The slugs are running interference.
Slugs be so evasive.
I wonder if she's just under-leveled or something.
It's Boots. He's like the highest level
Oh, okay.
person in my party, so I should hope so.
I thought it was. Okay.
Aerial trigger.
Nice one, Boots.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's the Hillary's complete. Yeah. That says you come out by the life flower. Okay. All right. The next battlefield has a blast sack.
Come on.
Looks like a blast sack. Next up, continue on into the tunnel. Prepare yourself for a more serious fight with some Sagan Craw.
Any
Yes.
suggestions?
It says they'll attack in 2 waves of 3. Either use Mistech status attacks or a tail attack.
Tail attack.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. It hits everyone for a time. Maybe it's something special for this fight. Oh, they use mistech status attacks or a tail attack.
Oh.
Alright. They seem to be immune to status effects from mistech, but it does plenty of damage. They are also immune to bouge group attacks.
Oh, okay.
Stunning skills work normally.
Boost group attacks are like those area of effect attacks I've been doing.
Yeah. So maybe single target boost will still work, but
Yeah.
maybe we won't. Okay.
No, that looks like maybe a tail attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Wow.
Oh. Is she dead?
Oh, I guess so.
She was poisoned or something? Didn't see that.
What the? Oh no, they're like confused.
Oh god.
I don't know why I couldn't use my turn on them. I wonder why I'm getting Discord pings.
Yeah.
OBS active. Oh, is that one still alive?
Yeah.
It's like clipping through the floor.
Yeah. I think it might have burrowed or something. Or like maybe Paco's ability like knocked it underground.
Oh, okay.
Like stunned it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. There you go.
Better Discord noise than the USB Connect sound.
Yeah. I swear that controller trouble only seems to happen with Yakuza games. I don't know what it is. Oh, someone's watching.
Ah! Ah!
You have butchered our race. You have slaughtered existence itself.
Oh, cut it out. We're here to help you. We were sent by the Grand Mysterium.
Kill them.
But he's your buddy. He made me memorize his name as proof.
Then speak it. Your life depends
Oh
on
god.
It was Simonus Aveticor Tyrannis Squarintha Calicus.
The man you speak of is my brother. 40 years ago, he was sent to find reinforcements. I was hoping for an army. Then again, you must be the only ones he felt confident could help us with our problem.
What's your problem?
This probe hit the surface half an hour ago. Note the crest of the Dark Servants. If past attacks are any indication, they will launch an assault on us within the next 2 hours. Legions of troop carriers will pour out the Eye of Suffering and besiege our city.
Slow down, Padre. You're losing me.
There is much to learn in too short of a time. Rather than trying to explain, why don't we let context be your guide? Look around. Explore the city. There are 3 points of interest that will inform you of our situation better than I can. But find these points of interest within the hour. Every moment that passes brings us closer to invasion.
Okay. So now you need to assign a party member to each of the 3 points of interest. 2 are normal fights, 1 is a minigame, so save your weakest fighter for the last one.
Okay.
Alright, first point of interest is the Bridge of Betrayal, where you fought the Sagan Kra. Back through the door behind you after the cutscene.
Roles to play them is to participate in the story woven into the fabric of life. Whether we play the fool or the lover, hero or villain, we paint broad strokes of purpose with every word we utter, every action we take. Across the face of reality in a sweeping gesture of drama, we live, love, breathe, and die for one person to play our proper roles in the service of story. Lois is a chasm so deep that it would take 1 minute to hit bottom if you fell over the edge. This is the Bridge of Betrayal. Our greatest craftsmen and artisans labored decades to craft this monument to Limbasonian ingenuity and perseverance. It is also a key location in the upcoming battle. Any enemies that the lance of the Vigil fails to shoot down will make their way to this bridge. The good news is that this bottleneck is the only way to breach the city gates. The bad news is that you destroyed our only means of defending it, the Sagan Craw. One of you must stay here and help defend this key position. Who shall it be? Paco. Excellent. You should put 2 of our finest warriors under your command. Use them wisely. If this position is breached, the Dark Servants will have access to the city and will attempt to commandeer the Lance of the Vigil. That cannot be allowed to happen. Good luck.
All right. The second is the Cliffs of Casting, to the left of the first big room in the city. There is also a yellow bug mound in this room if for some reason you aren't fully stocked.
Listen, the city is eerily quiet. The loss of the Sagan Craw was a disastrous setback. Let us hope our vigilance and cunning are enough to stop the Dark Servants.
I don't know. If, like, your team of guys could get past the Sagan Craw, I'm not sure how they would have held up against whatever this army is.
Beyond the tunnel are the city gates of Sesostris and the Bridge of Betrayal.
Yeah.
Report to the battlefront then. Your help is needed. Oh, here's the yellow man. So where do I go from here?
Let's see. It says to the left of the first big room in the city. Okay. So I would guess that way.
Don't mind the stench.
Yeah,
This is
that's
the entrance to the Cliff of Casting. Follow me. I'll show it to you. This mile-deep chasm is where we dump the city's waste. While we do not usually consider this opening a vulnerability due to its inaccessibility, the enemy's flying skills make it a potential threat. Note that the tunnel behind us leads directly to Sesostris. If the Dark Servants discover this entrance, it is the quickest way into the city. Come, let us return. The stench is overpowering. Now then, this is the most direct route into the city, and therefore the most prone to attack. Will you protect our back door?
Okay.
Just put 2 of our bravest warriors. Okay. Dark Servants will devastate the city and commandeer the Lance of the Vigil. That cannot be allowed to happen.
All right. Continuing on, you'll reach a junction with a tunnel to the left and a door to the right. Turning right takes you to the hotel and throne room. Turning left at this junction takes you up to the Lance of the Vigil, the third point of interest. Be sure to grab the 3 function host along the way. Another function host. I still don't know what they do.
Here's the throne room.
Okay. That's something.
Not my type of reading. So what could you repeat that?
Sure. Continuing on, you'll reach a junction with a tunnel to the left and a door to the right. Turning right takes you to the hotel and throne room. Turning left at the junction takes you up to the Lance of the Vigil, the third point of interest.
And keep going.
Be sure to grab the 3 function host along the way.
Okay.
This must be the hotel.
So what items to pick up?
A 3-function host. All right.
It's the Eye of Suffering. It's a one-way tunnel into our universe from a distant region of space. It is closed at the moment, but when the Dark Servants arrive, it will open and their invasion force will emerge from it. 5 times the Dark Servants have tried to invade us. 5 times we have repelled them with the Lance of the Vigil, a high-range cannon that will automatically target and destroy anything that comes out of the Eye. It has been quite effective over the last 50 years. Our only concern is that the enemy has discovered the cannon's weakness. Sheer numbers in a concentrated attack can overwhelm the gun's slow rate of recharge. We believe their probes were testing its rate of fire. Now we're considering taking it off automatic. The cannon might be more effective if we man it ourselves. Unfortunately, our targeting skills are woefully weak. The Eye of Suffering opens, dozens of Dark Servant troop transports will pour into our universe. Shoot down as many of them as you can. The more transports you fail to shoot down, the more Dark Servants our ground troops will be forced to fight. Their goal is the cannon itself. If they commandeer it, they can send as many troop transports into our universe as they wish. That cannot be allowed to happen.
Okay. Here you go.
It begins.
Shoot something, shoot down ships as many as you can.
Oh, overheated.
Yeah, I guess that affects how many enemies you fight in one of the other places.
Okay.
It does say the enemies you're about to fight are very vulnerable to Mistech. Freeze and poison are good bets.
Oh, okay. Well, and I think Boots has freeze.
Yeah.
I think Paco is fire.
Being extremely tactical.
Mm-hmm. Kill him.
No! The Ewoks!
Oh my. Some big fellas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it looks like those two are sort of like auto.
Yeah. Don't do a lot of damage. That does though.
Yeah. Oh my, you got one of the ones that...
Yeah.
He got a kill.
Nice.
Tell his grandkids about that one day.
Yeah. Just not sad these guys.
I like that even though he's kind of like frozen, he still has to like turn and
Yeah.
face the people hitting him. Not as high tiers are still doing a
Yeah.
decent amount of damage.
Given that each tier is like a double the previous tiers, probably starts to get kind of diminishing returns.
Yeah.
High.
Nice. Yeah, I guess depending on how you do with that third section, you can fight up to 9 enemies at Boots' part.
Oh my.
But I imagine 3 might be the minimum there. Because I think you only missed like 1 ship. All right. Head back to the throne room and talk to... I'm not going to say this name. Okay, I'll do it for chat. Santa Drummond Getricus for a cutscene. Santa Draman Getricus. Okay, I think I can get that. It's just intimidating.
Yep. Family, you must return with both of your friends. I wish to give you my profound thanks.
Oh, maybe I have to go gather
I have to
them.
go collect my friends. Still level should be up here. Park them up. Let's go.
Nice.
Rage off. Let us go rage on. You have participated in the greatest chapter of our story. You have pushed back the death of our universe. In helping us, you have become part of the Vigil. You are entitled to our knowledge. If your leader would follow me, it is time for you to hear the sacred story.
Oh boy.
This is the Dome of Anachronox. Here, our master artist have visualized the stories of the Vigil. Even as we speak, the tale of our last battle is being immortalized. There are many stories here, but the one I will tell you began 60 years ago. Here, on Limbus, before the Eye of Suffering was called the Eye of Suffering. The Eye opened for the first time, and our way of life changed instantly. Miraculous flying machines dropped from the Eye and landed near our city. And from them there emerged soldiers from a far-off region of our universe. They told us of an evil that was fast on the heels. They needed food. We gave it to them. They wanted supplies. We gave that to them too. Then they wanted our blood. That they had to fight us for. It was a bloodbath. We were no match against their weapons and armor. A third of my people was slaughtered in one afternoon. They left as swiftly as they came, leaving only a mountain of corpses and a name. The Dark Servants. Only later did we find out who they really were. Foot soldiers for an evil presence trapped in our universe.
Chaos.
That is one name for them. Their story begins 55 billion years from now, after our own universe has long been extinguished by time. Their true name is the Shatagra, highly evolved creatures of immense power. Chaos is their creed. and for centuries they have waged a brutal war against the Vire, a race of equally powerful beings whose belief system centers on the order of the cosmos. On the verge of losing the war, the Vire make a last-ditch effort to rid themselves of the Chautauqua forever. They send the Chautauqua back in time, across the
Great
fabric
call,
of
guys.
space, trapping them in our universe. They also send back Mystech to help the unsuspecting inhabitants of the universe they foisted their enemy upon.
Which didn't become active until Sunder exploded.
Yes, Mystech is very powerful, something a developing universe might abuse. The Vire made sure Mystech would only activate if the fabric of the universe was tampered with. It was.
But that's the part I don't understand. Who destroyed Sunder? I thought we were trying to stop these Chautauqua from escaping our universe. But didn't they destroy Sunder? Haven't the Chautauqua already escaped?
No, it is the Dark Servants who are responsible for the destruction of Sunder. They found a way into the previous universe and have begun the process of destroying our own while they wait for their masters.
Are we too late?
Our story is far from over. The Chautauqua have yet to be released. Our victory today has brought us enough time to stop them. There is a strange, shifting world in the center of our galaxy.
Anachronox.
Yes, you must go there and aid Rowita Helicon, a fellow member of the Vigil who has been on a lifelong search for the Echo Gate. He owns a drinking establishment in South Anachronox.
You're so talking to the right guy. I'll find your man, Daisy, and I'll find the Echo Gate.
You must. The agents of Chaos will soon regroup and attempt another invasion. And when they do...
Relax, Butch. I got it covered.
Very flattering.
Oh yeah, looks just like it.
There. Rendering.
All right. Set you on the next of your quest to head back to Anachronox and talk to good old Rowdy.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm not sure. But while you're still here, do some side quests.
Okay.
The armor wants you to find an underplate. I don't know where the armor is. It just drops it on. Actually, I might go use the restroom before we get all the side questing going. If that's okay.
was issuing equipment just a few hours ago. The saddest excuse for a soldier stumbled in here to get outfitted. Every piece of equipment was too small for him. I had to poke additional holes in the armor belts in order to tighten the buckles around his skinny arms. It became obvious he wouldn't stand much of a chance against the Dark Servants without extra help, so I gave him a special twin-skilled underplate. It was a gift from my father before I became ill and unfit for duty. Don't know if he survived the battle, but I would love to get that underplate back either way.
Okay. Alright.
What does it say?
Alright, it's back out in the crevice in the side area by the clam battlefield.
Okay. The clam battlefield?
Yes. You talk to a soldier and he'll give it to you.
Okay.
I guess this is where Grumpus's excellent weapon is as well.
Oh, okay.
And hey, congrats on your yellow beetle.
Thank you. Let's see.
Yeah, I feel like there were a bunch of places where you fought clams, so I'm not sure which one it was talking about. Oh, maybe him.
Smell it. Lives lost, death, dirt, and dust. Now begins the long, arduous process of preparing my fallen brothers for burial. Each body is plunged into a tub of funeral oil and soaked for 3 days. Their skin tightens, allowing our sepulchral artist to paint the life story of the deceased on the body. I must work quickly before the beasts of the crevice come to claim an easy meal. Do you feel the warm air of the crevice? Even as we speak, the bodies of the Dark Servants are slowly cooking within the oven of their armor. The crevice vultures will have hot lunch this day.
So it's back out in the crevice in the side area by the clan battlefield. He's flying. Yeah. You talk to a soldier, so maybe there's more soldiers somewhere.
No. Should pick up a
Oh.
pedal.
I forgot about the pedals. Okay, that's Grumpus's weapon. That was the next thing I was about to tell you to do. It says, while you're there, continue through to get the Sergeant Enter Strike.
They tell me lies. They tell me I'll be part of a grand story. They tell me I'll serve a greater good by sacrificing my life. But what greater good is there than living life, breathing the air, and experiencing love and hearth? You think it was easy watching my brothers in arms slaughter themselves for nothing? What good did it serve? What grand story was written here today? What monumental... Wait, you just want my underplate? Sure, as long as you report me dead. Yeah. Hey, can I hitch a ride with you guys?
Sure.
New party member!
Yeah!
Okay, yeah. If I went the other way, I would run into this section next. And
Yeah.
Grumpus's weapon.
Okay. All right. Return the underplate to the armorer, and then I'll tell you what happens next after that.
Okay.
I hope you have a lot of money.
I have a decent amount. I don't know if I can check here though.
Yeah.
But I had like around 69,000.
Okay, that's probably good.
I suppose I could sell some of this heel grease.
I wouldn't.
I still think I need all of it.
Yes.
Found it? Was the kid alive or dead? Forget it. I would rather not know.
All right.
I would never lay eyes on it again. My friend, I'm willing to sell you a most rare item. It is, in fact, the most splendid shield cell that has ever been my honor to look on, much less possess. Our bards write glorious and miraculous stories about it. Many constellations are named after it. It figures prominently in the legend of King Sarlamu. I will sell it to you for 8,000 coins of your beautiful currency.
Yes, you want to buy this.
Okay. You will not be disappointed. Stories will be written of the changing of hands.
All right. Buy it. This is the first cell you can find that will let you cast harmonic and ultimate spells.
Oh. Okay.
See the Mistech section for more information. All right. Outside the armorer, give me a minute. Janter Zinkoth Quadel wants you to catch 10 baby Hyrax. This is a rather annoying quest, as the Hyrax only appear about once a minute. Furthermore, it's buggy. Often he fails to notice that you have all 10. But if you really want to give it a try, then I guess it details where the various Hyraxes are.
Oh, I can't assign it. It gives me 5 of 4 energy, but I can't assign any shields. Alright, so I'm sorry, what was that?
Okay.
Where's this guy?
Outside the armor, you want to find Janter Zinkoth Quadel.
Okay. Oh, I'm full of yellow beetles.
Yeah. Let's see.
I can't go that way. Paint the story of today's battle of the walls of the dome of... You'll be lucky to see it. Troop transports interview 3 Dark Servant Knights. This is the throne room. Chanter Singoth Quadel.
Yes, something. Starts with Jan, at least, or Janter.
It's like J.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it just says outside the armor. Let me see if the second guide is more descriptive. Yeah, it says, yeah, the Limbosonian just outside the armor issuer's room.
Okay. Go back to that area. Oh, I don't know how I missed this guy.
Okay.
There's a nest of baby hyrax breeding within the city, 10 by my count. Please help me catch them all before the morning celebration begins. You'll find them scurrying along the ground. They are creatures of habit. Keep your eyes open, be patient, learn their routine, and you'll catch them in no time.
Okay. Apparently this quest is deeply annoying.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. The first two, it says, are in the Time Minder area. One from the Time Minder through the archway.
So there's a different time minder somewhere else.
Maybe, yeah. I also don't think this guide completed this because he says the reward is a Reg Energy round, I'm told. So I guess it sounds like a very annoying quest.
Oh. Something running
Yes,
around
I
there.
believe that is a baby Hyrax.
Okay.
You have to, like, learn their roots and click on them at the right time or something. Okay, yeah, in the Time Minder area, it says one is just from the Time Minder through the archway and between the torches at the archway.
Okay.
So that's where they... Do you want to do other side quest stuff and maybe save the
Yeah.
rats for later? Alright. Have Stiletto talk to Thenekendenor at the junction to get the Master Throw, Looney.
The junction.
Yeah. I know there was one guy who said was like talking about the
That's
lady in your
right.
party, but I don't remember
Yeah.
where.
I think it's this guy. Yeah. You, step closer. Are you not the stranger who led the defense of the bridge against the scourge of the Dark Servants? Are you not the stranger who led the defense of the inner city against the scourge? You have courage and determination, but you must temper your will with resolve, discipline your cast of mind with self-control. Show purpose, be resolute, and steel yourself against distractions. Let there be deep reflection. Let our meditation on strength of will come to an end now. I have only the highest hopes that you benefited from this reflection. Throw Looney, master level.
Yep. All right. Now take Paco to the hotel to get a Crimson Stone.
Okay.
Yeah, which he will be able to use to learn Proxima Punch once it's been irradiated on Hephaestus. Okay, so there's steps here.
Oh, here's the time.
Yeah.
Take him to the hotel.
Yeah. It says there's a Crimson Stone here.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, this is what the thing at one gate station looked like.
Okay.
A crimson stone. This rough ore can make a form of kryptonite. But first I must irradiate it somewhere.
Yes, I guess you can do that somewhere on Hephaestus.
Okay.
All right. Other hotel rooms contain a heel grease plus and a blue mound.
Oh, there's a blue mound.
Yeah. Yes, and the shopkeeper in the back will give you a firestorm mistech. That looks like the Cambridge Plus.
Okay. Shopkeeper, huh?
Yeah. It's a shopkeeper.
Oh, here we go. This
Yeah.
looks like shop is not bursting with goods, but here's a glow rock I found in our stores. Okay.
All right, the last thing it has here involves Ro, so you'll have to come back with her.
Okay.
All right, it says when you're done, head back to Sender Station. I guess you can get Ro and swing back here if you want.
I saw one of those little things,
Yeah.
but I couldn't catch up to it. I'll probably have to go to the Sender Station to pick up Ro anyway.
Yeah.
I assume I just go back from where I started.
Yeah, it doesn't really specify, but that's what I'm assuming.
We have to fight more clams.
Probably. Yes, maybe all the Dark Servants killed the clams on their way
Yes.
through the area.
If only. Oh. Oh, a bunch of dark servants here.
Yikes.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Boots says nowhere near where the enemies are.
Mm-hmm. Did the trick though. Well,
These guys are like way too far from.
yeah. There we go.
Five heal grease plus.
Nice. And a complete.
And a tiny upgrade here.
Yeah. Loading you up.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, center station. There we go. Okay, what does it say to do here?
Oh, Rook has another mission for you.
Okay. There you are, man. You're not going to believe this. Pax was desperate enough to foot the bill for an unflawed Tetra Crystal. Looks like I can spring a trap on my killer. The gig's going down soon, but, well, I guess I'm having second thoughts about it. Remember all those scorch marks on the row tubes? Well, you know what a stiff boy I am. My mind is my muscle. I guess what I'm saying is I could use some backup. I don't want to tip my hand and stick out with a bunch of undercover PAX clowns, so I thought of you. You're a sure shot, and you don't look out of place at the Flophouse, no offense. If you're up to it, meet me at room 6 at Frank's Flophouse. We can decide the best place to fork the deal and go over everything. Hope to see you there, man.
Alright, and talk to him again.
Oh yeah, how could I forget the latest and greatest from the PAX Armory? I'll be happy to hand off this sweet toy if you can back me up at this meet. PAX gave it to me for supplemental protection, but I'm sure you'll find it more use for it than me. You seem to be living life pretty dangerously these days. Freezy Slicer Harmonic.
Yes. Alright. Talk to Salsa in the back of the lounge.
Okay.
I do not know what the Freezy Slicer harmonic is.
I think it's a mistake.
Okay. It does have the word freeze in it. Yeah. Should have been the tip off.
Clown's still asleep.
Poor tired clown.
Sweet angel.
Oh yeah.
This is David Salsa.
All right.
It's over, Sly. The resistance is
No.
over. The raid started out just peaches. Dead as regulars were off on Center Station trying to patch things up with the Gorians, leaving the field pretty clean, and then we hit one gate. Thanks to your recon work, we were prepared for the PAX troops and sustained acceptable losses as we approached Deda's gates. Deda's gate was the clincher. There was a legion of souped-up Nox guards holding down the fort. I guess that mitotic accelerator you pinched was just one part of Deda's investment in an effort to clone an elite personal army of Nox guards. Although their numbers were great, we still had a fighting chance with all that mistech we nabbed from the museum. Nevertheless, we failed, but the resistance could still recover in time. I made it out with some stiff injuries. If you ever decide to face Deda, you should take this mistech slag I used to get the hell out of there. Take it with my blessings.
All right. It is apparently some very good mistech.
Okay, big slot harmonic mistech.
Yes, it is described as white and most excellent.
Okay.
Yes. Then it says to pick up whichever row Paco and Stiletto you didn't take to Limbus before.
Okay.
And take them there now and get their bits.
Okay. They're bits.
Yeah. I think with row it's like an ability. Yeah.
Okay.
You take her to the throne room.
Okay.
I assume maybe it's that thing that Stiletto didn't want to read.
Yeah, probably. Because books are for nerds.
Yeah. Stiletto isn't a nerd. She's a cool lady.
Yeah.
Ro is a nerd.
Yes.
Grumpus is kind of a nerd, but
Yeah.
like a fucked up misanthropic kind.
Yes.
Alright, are you gonna get jumped by Dark Servants? Is that their ship?
I think it might be.
Yeah.
And here.
Alright, watch out for clams.
Oh god, the clams.
I have nightmares about the clams tonight.
They don't seem to have respawned.
Yeah.
So that's good. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the right way.
Look at her go. So
Yeah.
fast. Oh yeah, just take her to the throne room.
Let's see if we can catch one of these guys.
Yeah, I guess another annoying thing about them is that they don't spawn very often, like maybe once a minute.
Oh, jeez.
So you don't get...
I wonder if there's like a command you could enter to just...
Yeah, give them to you.
Yeah, or just have the quest autocomplete.
Yeah.
Or something. Kind of like what you can do with PAL and I forget what that fast food place is called. Moonburger.
Yes.
What's this? The Limbosonian Archon Tome? There are scientific legends of its theories on black holes and the warping of space from the study of the anomaly about their planet, I suspect. It looks like theories on black holes and the warping of space. They must have studied the anomaly about their planet.
All right. And you can use that to, I think, learn an ability.
Okay. I didn't see what it was.
Okay. All right. Now that you've done Limbus, you can get the rest of the excellent weapons. You should already have the ones for Paco, Democritus, and Grumpus.
Okay.
All right. Visit Mug Mug and give him your wild moss.
Okay. So back to Cinder Station.
Yeah.
Mug Mug.
Mug Mug. I'll be so happy for more moss.
Yes. Wonderful. I'll probably have to fight enemies on the way there again.
Yeah.
That's worth it for Mug Mug.
Mm-hmm. See what Mug Mug will give you. Oh yeah, it's something you need for Boots' excellent weapon, so I guess it is worth it.
I'll be a quick row.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Here we go. Bane Slot Harmonic. I think that's the thing I just got.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Dated Salsa.
Don't worry, the resistance will live on with you, because I assume there's something you have to do with Data once you get back to Anachronox.
Probably a safe assumption.
Unless that was something they were going to finish off in Anachronox too.
Yeah, that's true. I do hear it kind of ends on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dead. These guys. The pipe mimics.
Yeah.
What's this guy? The row tubes. So I think for one of like Pal's weapons, if you remember the sequence where he breaks into the museum here,
Yeah.
you can actually go all the way down to the red light district as Pal, but you have to do all these fights
Oh
solo
man.
as Pal, and so it's kind of difficult.
I imagine that would be tough. Burn up a lot of grease.
It wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Too bad though. Oh. Can't forget the red band. Ah,
Full up on a red.
full up on bugs.
I should check the Mystech section of this guide, see if it has any good bug builds.
Yeah.
Those mimics.
Here we go. Boy, I got some moss for you. See, moss, Mogwai. Want moss. Verdun War Medallion.
Yes. Alright. 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 We have stuff for Pal, Paco, and Ro to do on Hephaestus. Since we can only take 2 at a time, I'd just take Pal and Ro and come back later with Paco once we have the other stone. But I do think the thing to do with Pal on Hephaestus is just let him play in Moonburger for 4 hours. So if you want to take Paco, that's probably fine too.
Paco and who?
Ro.
Okay, so this party then.
Yeah.
Alright. We can maybe do that and then we can call
Sure.
it a night. And then maybe I'll let Pal play around
Yeah.
Moonburger sometime over the week.
Mm-hmm. Can sit there while you're doing Next Fest stuff.
Yeah.
I saw a bit of your stream of that. There was some game with a dog right before my raid started. I think. Or at least I saw like a dog in the corner or something.
The very last game I played definitely had a dog, but it was like an extremely jacked dog.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right. It was a very jacked dog.
That was Brutal John,
Oh,
too.
boy. Brutal John, too. I don't even know about the first one.
The level me neither. I looked it up. I couldn't find any trace of it.
So, yeah.
But the level I played as the dog, I had to hijack a beer truck.
Nice. I did see a lot of jumping on trucks happening. I forget, what is the name of that truck jumping game? Infinite Truck? I don't know.
Cluster truck?
Cluster Truck, that sounds right.
Yeah. Okay. Finally, Ro gets to go to Hephaestus.
Yeah.
Go.
All right. Have Ro talk to Brother Rasa, the monk near the entertainment area tram stop.
Okay. I think it's probably the other side of the tram stop. That's actually in the entertainment area. I think I know how to get there.
Okay.
Oh, this is Ed in his house of crap.
Mm-hmm. You've got plenty of crap already.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I do.
For all your bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever find out what is making that like sound near that one
No, I
area?
didn't.
Okay.
Oh dear. Brother Travella will be here at any moment to get my report on the effects of wind on the structures of Hephaestus, but I'm so engrossed in the final testing of this prototype device that I don't have time to find my fellows and gather their reports. Okay.
All right. Yep.
It's not too much. I just need a few facts to finish my report. To know what to tell Brother Travella, I need you to talk to the other engineer brothers in the district. Information on wind shear near the metal support tower. on wind velocity near the rocket coaster. On eddy strength behind La Somme. Information on the channel blow through near the eco bar.
Yeah. Alright, yes. In order, from the pore section entrance to the tower entrance, they are. Yeah, information on wind velocity near the rocket coaster. Information on wind shear near the metal support tower. Has bungee in parenthesis. I don't know what it means by that.
Okay. There's the rocket coaster.
Yeah.
Phillips wishes to know the wind velocity here. Certainly. Wind speed is approximately 15 knots.
Okay.
Okay. And then...
Yeah, metal support tower is the one it has next.
Okay. This one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there's
I gotta go a long way
oh
around.
my gosh.
Wind shear, certainly. Beam stress due to wind shear here is approximately 10 foot-pounds.
Okay. Information on channel blow through near the echo bar or eco bar.
Okay. I think that's... Oh. Oh, this way. Yeah, the eco bar's right here.
Yeah, there is a monk.
Maybe a factor. Given current stress measurements, I'd recommend bafflers be installed. Okay.
Alright, information on eddy strength behind delay Samael
Okay.
on the 4th floor.
Oh, okay. I was concerned about wind eddies here, but the effect is nominal. He need not worry.
Okay. Alright.
Got stuck there for a second. Oh. Here we go. Wonderful. That's all we have to worry about is the bafflers then. I totally agree. Thank you. Here's a little gift for your help in this matter. You gave me just enough time to finish my pet project. Atomic debinder.
Yes. That is her excellent weapon. Alright, I'll skip the PAL section for now.
Okay.
Alright, have Paco talk to the robot at the furnace in Misfac. From the elevator, go down the ramp through the 2 doors and down again.
Oh. Or if they mean like the factory, maybe?
I guess. Somewhere there where there's a robot you can talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, from the elevator, go down the ramp through 2 doors and down again.
Hero brings me a stone, and I will irradiate it.
Oh, hey, I got great news for you.
Watch as I sink the crimson stone into the ire of awareness. Crimson crap tonight.
Okay. Crimson Kryptonite. I assume you use that for an ability, but it doesn't really
Maybe.
specify here.
Yeah, let's see. Reduce rage. Oh, Proxima Punch. Okay.
Alright. The Mystex shops here have some new stuff. That's the only other thing it suggests.
Does it have anything specific that it recommends?
The Mystex shop nearest the Monk's Tower now has Slow Visor.
Okay.
And the one near the Bungee Tower has Bane Slot.
Looks like there's something up there I could grab.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
It's not important. Oh, I went backwards. This way, I believe.
So yeah, it recommends, or it points out Slow Visor from the shop nearest to the Monk's Tower,
Okay.
and Bane Slot from the shop near the Bungee Tower. It also talks about Psy Summon, which is from the shop near the Rocket Coaster, but it does say you should already have that from the Resistance subplot.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, it's understandable. We move a lot of lucrative product. We don't use the profits to line our own pockets. We don't use it to make more money. Use it to further knowledge. We must spread the knowledge of Mystic across the galaxy. It is a gift from the gods. So, Slow Visor, is that it?
Yes, Slow Visor.
Okay. Oh yeah, I have 104,000.
Okay, yeah, you're pretty good.
Okay.
And then Bane Slot from the one near the Bungee Tower.
Bungee Tower.
I think it's also like the metal support tower.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if anyone's actually bungeeing off it, or if the guy just thinks it looks like a bungee tower.
And what's this one called?
Bane Slot.
Okay.
Slaughh, like slaughter.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
54,000, my goodness. Or just 4,000.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dollar sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. And I think that's all for Hephaestus, other than Pal's Grand Adventure.
Okay. What does it say next?
Alright, it says, go back to Center Station and pick up Stiletto and Democritus for the return to Anachronox.
Oh, okay.
Hers and Boots are the only excellent weapons left to get.
Okay. We'll go back to Center Station, put them in the party, and then we'll finish
Call
up.
them there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now that noise is a red tree.
Okay.
But I don't know what that.
Yeah.
That's just some guy having a good
drunk
time.
guy.
Oh, no, time minded here. Nice. There's Center Station. I don't remember where it was. There was some shop I was at. Oh, you know, I think it was a shop in the red light district on Center Station. It wasn't the shopkeeper itself that you could interact with, but there was somebody behind them that was like a giant Bipedri.
Oh, nice.
That was funny.
Yeah.
100 shit. There we go. Skip over. Gotta cut up data.
Oh yeah, it's sort of recommending that you get everyone's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Special weapon. Yeah, and then it said Democratus, so I assume there's something you got a tractor somewhere. Oh, and you can go back to Votown, I guess. Huh.
Yeah, you can. That's right.
Nice. All right. Pet a time minder, and we can call it an evening.
I think we'll do this like unequip
Oh, yeah.
everybody else in my party.
Sure.
Those boots too, real quick. And then I'll use the equip best command because I don't know if it actually pulls things from other people's inventory when I do that. Okay, that's everybody. Oh, not Democratus. Okay, then. Okay, Freezy Slicer Harmonic. Vigil Safe Cell, Beef Bracers, Boosh Bagel. Democratus next. Bane Slot Harmonic. Mug Sludgicell. Rapid Assault, Beef Bracers. Then Slow Visor, Valentine Thought Cell, Alyssa's Bracelet, Rapid Bracelet. Okay. Alright, now we'll pet the time minder and we'll call it an evening.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Tomorrow we're gonna try to do some Next Fest co-op stuff.
Yes.
Definitely Rogue Point. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And maybe some other stuff if we have time.
Yeah, see if we can do that with 2 people.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll check on that tonight.
Sure. If not, we'll have to recruit some
Yeah.
people.
But I think there's some other stuff we can try too.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow, and if not that, Saturday.